Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Mandy and DJ, and today we're going to explore Gifford Pinchot State Park. Gifford Pinchot State Park is a 2,338 acre state park located in northern York County in Pennsylvania. It is named in honor of noted conservationist and former Pennsylvania Governor Gifford Pinchot, and we're going to take all of you along with us. We arrived at the park just before sunset, which gave us enough daylight to get the camper parked and get it set up before it got too dark.
I'm impressed with those backup skills, actually. Okay, we got the lake right there. Okay, first impressions of the site. I really love that we're across from the water. Can't really see it that well. The site is a little smaller than what I was expecting, but it's very woodsy, like I was expecting. Like this, to me, just reminds me of like an actual wooded campsite. We got the lightning bugs going. Got them all. Our fire pit's behind the camper. Not used to that. That is something, usually it's beside the camper, but it's very secluded feeling. Love it. It's coffee time, my favorite time of the morning. I wanted to show you our new coffee mugs. DJ scored these 4 on Walmart for like 20 bucks. They came in a set. So cute. I love that one with all the little campers and trees on it. Let's go see what DJ's doing. Hey, Deej.
Good morning.
Our
picnic table is really long.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move the grill to that end, and but the table cover doesn't go all the way.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I brought your coffee out. I'll put the tablecloth on here. So you're cooking on that end.
Hey, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, this will work.
I just set that right like that.
Yeah, that's nice. I really love the site, don't you? It's like very wooded.
It's definitely a wooded site.
It's very and you feel very secluded. Even though the road is right there and you have some other campsites down that way, you just feel like you're in, the middle of the woods. We are getting breakfast going. We are going to have our typical hash browns and eggs. Okay, we are getting our flag out because it's not official until the flag is out. It's the water.
I feel like I'm on a ghost walk.
With your lantern. Oh my.
It's kind of leaning a little bit, but that's all right.
So I'll give you the tour of our campsite in the daylight here. We're in site 310. Again, there's our little flag. We're on this little paved pad. We do have some poison ivy over here, so we got to be mindful of that. And then here is the picnic table area. As you can see, it's very woodsy, secluded feeling. And then here is the fire pit area. And there is our new tire cover. How cool is that? Thank you.
There you go.
Looks good.
Park office, first stop.
Get that stamp.
Boom. And then, what are we gonna do?
It's very good.
What are you doing? Recording me covering my grill?
Yep. Okay, we are headed to the park office. We're gonna go get our park stamp and the park map and go explore Gifford Pinchot State Park. Here's another view of the lake right by our campsite, just right around the corner. We're headed towards the day use area in hopes of finding the park office. The downfall of not getting a map. Up here you should be able to get a map and then we can find where it's at. Wow, look how big the lake is. It's a huge day use area.
Somewhere here? Oh yeah.
You see it?
I do not.
Right there's the park office. Okay. Park office was on the other side of the lake. That's a really big park. How about it?
It is huge.
Give you a quick look at the park office. Getting our park stamp. And again, for those of you that are new, Pennsylvania has a state park passport book. And when you visit the state parks, you get your stamp, your cancellation stamp, I should say. And then you place it in there. These ones do not have the date on them like the national park stamps. So we just write the date in beside it.
It's a little large.
We had a slight change of plans after leaving the park office. We decided to head to Lancaster County to the Green Dragon, which is this big flea market only open on Fridays. Along the way, we stopped at this cute little cafe called Lickety Split for some amazing dill pickle soup. After the Green Dragon, we went to Lap Valley Farm for delicious homemade ice cream before heading back to our campsite.
But it's 8:30 now, and we're gonna cook up some dinner and sit around the fire.
It's getting a little bit dark, but I wanted to show you what we're doing for dinner. This is one of the easiest Blackstone recipes that I make. I cube up some boneless chicken breast, throw it in a Ziploc bag with some red hot sauce, and throw it on the grill. While the dinner is cooking, I got the fire going. So I'm going to assume it's going to be a little buggy here tonight. So I have a citronella tiki torch going and also a citronella candle. Also have another citronella candle over by the picnic table for when we eat dinner. Good morning. It was a little wet overnight out here. Dump out the camping chairs so maybe they can dry throughout the day. This one's got quite the puddle in it. Alright, we're getting ready for breakfast. I got my grill a little too hot this morning. We're going to have some pancakes. So what I did is I mixed up the batter in the red Solo cups, and as soon as that grill cools down, we will start cooking breakfast.
They look delicious.
Alright, we're going to clean up the grill from breakfast, and then we're going to give you an more in-depth tour of the park and the campground. As you enter the campground, there is a campground office. We got here Thursday, nobody was in the office, but you could get your campground maps hanging on the outside. Across from that is a Friends of Pinchot firewood barn. So it's 5 stacks for $5, or I'm sorry, 5 pieces for $5. And it's there's a little money box where you can put your payment in right there. And wanted to show you these cool mushrooms that are growing near the campground office. I again know nothing about mushrooms, but those are kind of cool looking. Here's the park map. The campground's located in the southwest corner of the park. And here is a campground map. It shows Loop A, Campground Loop A, and then Campground Loop B. So there is just about 340 campsites. Some are modern electric 20-30 amp, some are 20-30 and 50 amp, and they also have some full hookup sites. As you come into the campground, the dump station is going to be on the right hand side. We just entered campground group A, and we noticed the sign "Pets are prohibited" beyond this point. Here's a typical non-electric site. This is site number 4. It's got a fairly level driveway pad, picnic table, and a fire ring. Here's site number 8. It does have electric, and at the end of Loop A you can see the lake, and there is another bathhouse. Here's another look of a non-electric site. Here's site number 117. It's also non-electric. It backs right up to the lake, but your campsite is down in off of the concrete pad, down into the woods there where you set your tent up. At the end of Campground Loop A, there is a small little playground, a beach area, a little swimming area. You can see some guys out there fishing.
We're entering Loop B, and right as you enter on the right is bathhouse 4 actually.
Here's campsite 209. It is a tent site or a very small RV that you can park on the blacktop pad, but looks like the picnic table is up in the woods, maybe a place where you put your tent up there. Here is site 156, Campground Loop B. It is an electric site, a fairly roomy site. Got a spot for a tent in the background if you need it there. Fire pit, picnic table, and a lantern hook. Here's site 277 and 278. This would be a good, 2-family site. They're pretty close, kind of joined together. And just past that site is the water spigot, so you can get your water right there. Here's site 206. It's a very rustic site. You can see the picnic table up in the woods. There might be a little bit of an area up there to put a tent. There's a boat launch area, and as you can see across there, that is the campsites from Loop A. As we round at the very top, the ones that were right down by the water, those are the sites there. There is a small boat dock. And at the end of Loop B, there is another boat launch. Some water is available here at the end, and there is a bathhouse. And there's also yurts and cottages back this way. Here's a look at the cottages. The willow, the firefly, the dragonfly, and the hickory is a yurt, and they are waterfront. And here is a look of the lake from the front of the dragonfly cottage. The camera's picking it up, but there's a bunch of small fish right in here. They're perch or sunfish. There's the look of the front of the cabin. There's a fire pit, picnic table, little pathway from the cottages and yurts down to that boat area that I just showed you. So here is site 329. You can see the blacktop pad out here. Not a lot of room for a tent or anything, but you'll notice there is a pathway down through the woods. So let's take a walk down there and check this out. Yes, and you get down here, all these sites seem to be about the same. They all seem to be interconnected here. There's the next site, this site, picnic table, fire pit, and then you can actually see the next two sites are down through here, picnic tables and fire pits down in the woods. And this one looks like there might be a trail down to the water too. Yeah, you could take this trail all the way down to the water. As you're circling around the back of Loop B, here is 311. And then we are in 312. I'm sorry, 310. We are in 310. Playground, volleyball court.
And there's another bathhouse and the amphitheater, and that's pretty much the campground. And on the other side of the lake, there is a cabin area that has modern cabins. They have bathrooms, everything you need, kitchen.
Here's a look at cabin number 6. All the cabins on this side have heating and air conditioning. We stopped at one of the day use areas. Looks like maybe there is a swimming area out there also. We will walk down and look. There's a playground, lots of picnic tables and grills. Looks like they also might have an electric car charging station. Does have a very large swimming area. This is where you would enter the swimming area down the ramp.
One of the entrances.
Oh, I guess there is entrances all the way down through here. Another gate. Some more gates all the way down through. So this is something different. They have a sunscreen dispenser right here. There is the ranger station. Looks like a concession area that's not open. And they have restrooms. A boat rental, kayak, paddle boat rental area.
Here's the 2025 boat prices.
park has these covered canopies for your parking, but they're also solar panels on the top, so they are using the solar, and it's all through the parking lot here. There's several of them. The park has a disc golf course, which I'm not sure I know a whole lot about disc golfing, but there is must be the 18th hole right here. I guess I don't know anything about this, but we're going to try it. Well, let's try that again. Here I'm completely horrible at this game. Try one more time. Yay! Third time's a charm. I finally got it. On the park map, just to give you an idea where we were just at, here is the swimming area, the beach area, the disc golf area is right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to come back out, go back across the bridge, come down past the campground. We're going to go up to the Conwango day use area. We're going to check that out. And then there's 2 picture spots that we want to check out. We're going to have to hike into Boulder Point, and then we're going to have to park at the dam and walk up to this picture spot right here. So that's going to be the plan for a little bit of the rest of today. Here's a quick look at the Conwango day use area. There is no swimming here, but you can fish. There is boat rentals and boat docks available. There's a playground, pavilions, and there's lots of picnic tables with grills. Okay, this day use area also has a disc golf course. This is called the Boulder Woods course, and this would be hole number 4. We're going to do a short little hike. We're here currently at boat launch number 3. We're going to hike the Lakeside Trail, which is the orange trail. We're going to hike up here to this little connector trail that takes you out to Boulder Point. And then we're walking up to the Lakeside Trail. We see these longboats here. It's for the Susquehanna Rowing Association. Got some over here too. We are following the Lakeside Trail. It's going to be the yellow markers. The Lakeside Trail is definitely wet. I'm checking out this vine that goes up the tree. So the lakeside trail is very muggy and buggy, and we are literally hiking right on the water's edge. There's some sort of stone wall built right here. Well, I think we have reached Boulder Point.
Gifford Pinchot State Park contains examples of three major rock classes: igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. The most common rock present in the park is the igneous rock, diabase, formed below the Earth's surface and originally hot and liquid, molten. And the least common rocks in the park are sedimentary rocks, which are here present as red sandstone and shale layers. Sedimentary rocks of the park are those that were formed from sand and mud in a former large body of water. The metamorphic rocks of the park consist of altered red sandstones and shales, which were baked into a very hard, dark, gray rock by the heat of the adjacent molten diabase.
The last short hike we're going to do at the park is we're going to go up and check out the rest of the dam. So we accessed this trailhead by parking at the dam parking and walked a small portion of the lakeside trail, which is also part of the Mason-Dixon Trail, up to the dam area. And here we are at the top. Here is a quick look at the Maytown Schoolhouse, which is located within Gifford Pinchot State Park, and it served the local community until about the mid-20th century. Tonight for dinner, we're going to have some jalapeno smash burgers and baked potatoes. Okay, we got our official Jiffy Pop extension handle. We put our Jiffy Pop popcorn in there. We're going to put it over the fire and see how it works.
And we got this in Ohio Pow, actually, and are finally just now using it. Is it done?
It said when it stopped popping, it was done.
Oh, look at all the popcorn. Oh, wow. You said you did this as a kid?
Really hot. I did, yes.
I feel like I did too, but I don't remember it for some reason.
There you go. Try your popcorn.
And then your plate's right there. This is the best.
There's still quite a bit in there.
This is the best. It's good.
Best $9 popcorn handle I've ever bought.
The popcorn wasn't $9. The handle.
The handle was.
Yeah.
Just the handle.
Mm-hmm. What you doing up there?
Cleaning junk off the top of the roof and the slide.
So be careful when you turn directly around. There's a spider right behind you. I'm scared.
Not something you should be telling me while I'm up here.
If you turn around, look at it.
Well, we hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with us at Gifford Pinchot State Park. And remember, if you can't get out and make it your own memories, please keep coming along with us. Thanks for watching.